Uganda is making significant strides in digital transformation with impressive internet penetration, widespread mobile phone ownership, and a thriving e-commerce market. This progress is harnessing digital technologies to improve education, healthcare, agriculture, finance, and many more. However, as people's lives become increasingly digitalized, gender-based violence has shifted from physical to digital realms. Speaking during their National Youth Symposium, showcasing the disproportionate impact of online gender-based violence on young women and girls, Elizabeth Kemigisha, Communications Manager of FIDA, has called on policymakers to strengthen policies and laws recognizing the threat of online violence, which has demoralized women's rights, especially those in power, and impacted their economic transformation.
Today, still, we shall launch at the end of this symposium a campaign on technology-facilitated violence with the major intention of creating awareness, just demystifying the problems, the impact, the long-term on and offline impact of this technology-assisted violence. Of course, today we take recognition that women and girls have a disproportionate way in which this technology-assisted violence affects them. And as an institution that is feminist, we are looking at it from that lens. How do we ensure that people that are more possible to become victims are protected?
Kemigisha highlights the symposium's positive impact on raising awareness among young women and girls.
To recognize that the government of Uganda has recognized this as a problem, and there's been policy reform. The Anti-Pornography Act, even with all its downfalls, was intending to respond to this problem. The Computer Misuse Act also continues to be a major law in responding to technology-assisted violence. We do believe that the Sexual Offences Bill also continues to be another opportunity through which we can be able to address online-based violence or technology-assisted violence. So we do hope that right now those that are discussing, that are taking lead in the discussions on the Sexual Offences Bill actually pay attention to the online nature of sexual offences that we are experiencing today.
Trisha Gloria Chitenda, an advocate and victim of online violence, appealed to young women and girls to limit the content they share online, as this creates space for perpetrators.
That even on an individual basis, we must hold ourselves accountable to the things we share online, to the things we communicate online. Are we perpetuating sexual harassment? Are we, soliciting nudes in these platforms? It is very important for us to check our ethics and our norms in our use of technology so that we are not violating people, and also we are not opening ourselves up for violence.
So a lot of women have been cyberbullied, harassed. Prominent people, for example, musicians. I mean, you're going to perform and someone comes at you, they expect you to wear a gomasi because you're going to perform, in a school. They want you to wear the way they want you to wear, not the way you want to wear. So really, a lot of women have faced this, and I think the best way we can overcome this is creating conversations.
Agri David Chivenge, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development, highlights laws in place that combat the vice.
Promoted strategic partnerships for GBV prevention and response, as well as training and sensitization of duty bearers on their role in prevention and response to GBV. We have set up the Sauti GBV helpline 116. What initially started as mainly a child helpline has now been expanded to take calls, distress calls, and reports of GBV. This is a toll-free service that operates 24 hours a day.
Globally, over 736 million women have experienced physical and or sexual intimate partner violence, non-partner violence, sexual violence, or both influenced by technology. Naguja Serena, BTM News Today.